Shrek.
Fucking passive right now.
All units. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mr. Pig video here. Sounds so cliche when I say that. It's so funny. Today we got like a 3v3 game. I had already pre-recorded this game, and then I got deleted. It's my computer's messed up, but you know, every day here at the Mr. Pig barnyard, we come across new technological advancements to further our stream setup. So you know, we just bought a terabyte hard drive, so hopefully our stuff will stop breaking, and we should have better internet connection soon now that all my roommates are gone, and I can move the router right next to my PC. But this is a quick 3v3 game. It's like me, Orca, and Phantom versus Chardin, Limits, and Steven. I thought it was a good game because I did like the... What's his name? What's that Spaniard? Fuck, I can't even remember. But he does the temple first, like RBGs, like that's just his whole thing. And then he just never loses his arbiter. So I've been like kind of testing it out recently. Well, this game's from like a month ago now, but I was testing it out. And I wanted to see if I can like make it work in an actual like customs 3's lobby. So it's basically me just doing that here today. Although it is a longer set game. Because actually I won't spoil it, I'll just let it play out. But I mean, they see me doing it. I don't know. Chardin's also is their RB, so usually it's like a temple second, go up on offense type of thing from the RB mirrors. But I decided to do this. I didn't collect enough resources early on, and I rage ran.
Ugh, fucked it up.
I did the rage ran wrong. You're supposed to have enough money to fully rage down that second pad before it gets up, and then you use the two extra. You should have 2 grunts, and the grunt should kill the pad that's already built because it has a lot more health, and then from there you can just rage down and slap away at any upcoming pads so he can't get anything up.
Local units.
You can hear Chardin already getting upset. Derby was here and now he's here and no call outs. I think it's funny.
¿Te gusta? ¿Te gusta? Oh my god, yo soy él.
That means I'm him in Spanish. But it works out pretty well here. I don't know where Chardin's RB went. I don't know if he was going to try to go to my base and he recalled, or because he got fiendish. But they debomb me because they can't have their RB lose all their pads. I leave my ghost there instead of trying to move him to get him to stay alive. So the ghost body blocks all the hogs and they can't come over and YX my RB, because now my RB doesn't have fiendish or anything. I blew up the temple, so he can't really like he can get killed really easily with none of the upgrades. So I kind of have to keep him alive because it's like an all-in play that I'm doing here.
No, no one's good.
Phantom clicked me to kind of rage hogs down. I didn't really want to rage hogs down because I just don't want to. Scared of losing my health, especially fighting this T-Bomb, so it's probably not a good idea. I probably just should have backed up here. So I do lose half of my health, and all my health is very important as a non-fiendish RB here. But I see Steven's hogs, so I try to come rage run and get him, but they're just a tad faster. Suntory is the guy that does this stuff. That's what it is. He's really good at it. But there's 5 hogs here. 3 dead, 4 dead. And I swear, like, I felt like I killed that last one with the last hit. But, I mean, those are Steven's hogs coming up right after. But, I don't know. I guess my guy did die. I thought that was kind of weird, but, you know. It's not awful. I mean, there are RBs on no pads, but we don't have an RB, so. Sure, not too good.
Yeah, no, I'm looking here. I'm looking here now. But can you give me a click if you can? Just if you can.
But I guess the confidence I gave Orca from doing that strat, that he could just start doing Marines, so he breaks into his Marine strat. But this is the Anders version. I guess because no one's pushing up on us, he can just kind of go into all the tech aspect of it first, and then just pump out RPG later. So that's what that's his plan right now. just green expo. Did we mac this? No, I guess it stays up. But I should have went temple 6 to get my temple up and just lost out on like the couple extra dollars. But they just figured out once Shorten rolled out that I had actually DQ'd my temple. They didn't know it. I probably should have maybe just let him swing out away, because this looked what 40%. I think he had a grunt. Yeah, I think I might really have him get up. That or force the turret to get up there. They finally figured out the plays that I've done.
No, I didn't, Steven. No, I didn't.
Here I don't really care about losing too much money because I'm on 6 pads. I mean, I know they're not blessed or anything, but I can't really do anything with my money, so I thought I could just kind of waste time. I really shouldn't have DQ'd my temple the first time. I was so stupid. Now looking back at it, he definitely could have just gotten up. Because now they just gave this guy time to get his fucking give him time to get his grunt up. I mean, regardless, I don't even know if I would have been able to buy an arbiter, but I could have done what I wanted to do here.
No!
And I wanted to cheese it. I wanted to see if I could DQ pad and then get a what's it called? Get a shield up in the back. So short damage, I keep attacking my pads, and then I could just get a shield up in the back, and it would have been okay. So he either has to target the base, and then I could get my tempo up again and get an RB, or he has to target the pads and then my shield get up. So I thought that would be a good spot. But this is the thing that I've been seeing a couple times. Turnip's been doing this a lot with me, and then Phantom did it with me, but I guess maybe I messed it up or something, or I think he didn't spam X. But you can build the pad on a cubby pad underneath the tank, and when the RB is raging it down, he'll hit the pad instead of hitting the tank. So it kind of just gives them like both extra health. It makes the RB rage through money. And I know Chardonnay's got no money right now. He so broke early on, and he went Fiendish as well. So like as the game started, so he has to be broke. And now he's raging down RPG Marines, which is exactly what we want him to do. Although he did do a good job getting the first tank and the second one like black bar.
Can you thingy that? That's scaring me.
No, I'm just...
Well, we pushed out the RB. Mine's coming out now. I mean, they both have put up probably 2. They both have a double base, both UNSCs. Steven, I think, is working on getting a triple right now. So we're not really in like the greatest of spots. Besides that, I see Chardonnay's on a keep with 3 unupgraded pads. So, you know, any other RBs can usually probably upgrade 2 pads before going to Citadel, or maybe even get go another pad if he wants to play all RB for a second. So I know he's got like the 400 from getting Citadel plus the potentially like 675 or however much he spends on pads before he can actually get Citadel. So in my mindset, I'm like, oh, I can definitely rage run over there and cheese that keep. I'll have the money to do so. I'll have enough. But Orca starts sending his RPG Marines through, and that kind of forces Chardonnay to go Citadel, which is kind of backfires on me. But I can't really tell him I'm gonna cheese because we're on the same party here.
Local units. As you wish.
It didn't click me.
I don't know about click
This happens all the time, dude. Because I've done this green shot a couple times, Orca, and he's always blocking the damn teleporter, and I can't get my shit through. Steven is on Gauss, on multiple guys, and now Phantom is, he's sending his tanks up there. We're doing a lot of balls in, like all in shit right here. I think I don't even know if we aim main. But I see here that Limits did a down tech of some sorts, I think. He's got 2 depots, and I think he's getting a barracks up, so maybe he went candy deep, like down tech here. Or maybe he just went 2 depots straight up, but that means that I know his main base has to be all reactors and pads, so this has to be, if he can, because if he's going so, like, many, like, unit buildings right off the rip, I know he doesn't have any on his main. So I'm thinking here, if I can take out this stuff, they'll be in a bad spot, because he has something to defend it. He did a really balls-in strategy once he saw that I have temple first, and Steven was getting a second and a third base up uncontested. but luckily for us, in a sense, all three of us did strats that are like long term, not like cheese strats, but you know, it's to help get out more units or help put your team in a better spot earlier on and kind of make a path for them later on or someone else, which is good if one or two players do it, but all three of us are doing it. Like I'm going all RB grunts, he's going RPG Marines, and we did a candy down attack, so none of us are getting into tech 2 to tech 3 units to actually like support a long-term game here,
No, you don't have to-
which is gonna be like, it's gonna start hurting us soon, but at least in this earlier on stage where
He's got a bunch of
Steven's
tanks
team
just
is
sitting inside. You gotta
going
open them
full
up.
long-term before getting units out, it helps out.
He's got smart. This guy's smart.
Wrong crack lamp here because when this is going Spartans in a game versus an RV. I mean, I know he's trying to do like this Spartan tank thing, something I see turn up do all the time now instead of. I mean, yeah, it has its upsides, but
Yeah, that's some
I
huge
don't know, I think
plays for
more
Mr.
tanks are
Plays
always
over this
better.
game. This video's going to YouTube if we can win.
Oh gosh, please.
Steven's gonna clipped again! Steven's getting clipped!
I have. Oh god.
Steven doesn't like when his voice or is in like my live stream or any videos, and I released a 1v1 video when he's in the background of it when I was playing hysterically probably almost a year ago now, but and he hated it so much. He's freaking out on me that he didn't like hearing himself. So I know that if I had actually a game versus him that was pretty entertaining that I could upload, I know it would just drive me nuts.
Warehouse upgraded.
He shows I have that. I know I put so much money into runs there, but I have no economy right now whatsoever. I mean, I'm all pads, which is good.
99.
Jordan, build a shield!
I know Orcus says never go shield, even though that really applies to very like certain scenarios. It's just too funny because Chardin just keeps getting his base fucked up. It's too poor to do anything. I think they stopped it at 99% there. So now he has to just watch as his whole base get stripped up again.
Yeah.
Good try here. Our team's double hander, so I think it's assumes one of ours.
Warehouse upgraded. Power terminated.
I think we could have been against.
Local unit.
Oh, they counter cryo. Okay. As I said, I thought before yellow's tanks rolled in, I think we had enough to kill all this stuff here. But I do lose my RB. Again. King of Blue with an RB. I guess just all Orcus Marines just got melted at some point. Okay, we killed the temple, which is good. So that kind of is to delay him again because he's have to build another temple before he can move a shield. It's at least like a couple minutes. That saved us.
I have one, but
Chardon's limits and Steven are pushing Chardon to try to help out, but poor Chardon can't get any units out. I have one bench.
Is coming back, baby. With the tech 3 orbital. You have a decon on this.
Yeah, I got a D1, bro.
Scout working. Okay, I can't get any of his shit through.
So I feel like we have a really good like jump on the lead here in this game. I think, or so I thought. We started losing all our tanks, which is not good. And Steven is still on triple base now, getting into a quad base at Hog, so it's not that good. And we're still doing RPG Marines, so I probably shouldn't have done this at the moment, but I thought I could troll around a little since I already, you know, I feel like I already did one uncanny strat and the game was going well. So I'm like, alright, this would be a great video if I can make 2 uncanny strats go and work at the same time. So we're pulling out the Kangaroo strat
Complete.
and going Locust. Because fuck it, why not?
All
And
units.
Shrek sees how we play Locust, he's getting upset. He's watching my stream in the meantime. The thing with Locusts, I mean, Locusts are like, obviously like so weak in numbers, like they're not that unit like a tank where you can kind of just like fight off like a couple hogs with or something like that. But when they do get like a bunch of them up and you can spread them out over like a large area, especially like here, like on with these marines covering the towers, like if they kind of push into that tower area and I have got the locust like set back, like they can do a lot of damage.
Probably like full top. You have to exit.
But
Kenny, you wanna come over here? I got
I kind of
Falcon.
wish
We're together here and I'm gonna do
Phantom would send his tanks over with me and stick with me because we could fight the hogs and the tanks together. And I want to take out this base, but I don't want to port in my like 2 locusts right now and then wait for all these cost hogs to show up, and I'm kind of screwed. Also, I probably should have DQ'd the locust, started raging hogs, but no, I knew all this stuff was gonna come over and it wasn't gonna be worth me trying to rage because I definitely would have lost my RB and we kind of need him here. But we blew up the Chardonn's base again. I mean, Chardon doesn't have any units. Like he's got one. I think that Banshee died. So right now he's just building. He's got no RB. He's just building. He just refuses to build a shield, dude. It's too funny. We just keep going. We keep going with it, and we keep stripping the players, not building any units. So the other 2 players are just getting like a shit ton of hogs up and tanks and stuff like that. But I didn't think all his hogs were gonna be right here. I thought they were gonna be on the opposite side, so I thought I could port in my locust safely. But I get debombed, and now I lose 3 locusts, which is gonna suck. Poor locust got
Yeah, I didn't think
we get shot on. But it's like I mean, obviously I'm fucking around at this point, so it's like, you know, my fault as to why we're losing. But we keep sending so much stuff into this base for no reason. Like, Stardust not building anything. We should have hit like Steven's expos and stuff like that, which I thought we could have done a little better. But when it comes to like these custom lobbies that I know players are better than I am, I don't really voice my opinions as too much because I don't feel that I'm like in the correct. I think I'm in the right. Also, I mean, sometimes I don't really think I'm in the right, regardless. So I don't want to try to push something that I don't think is the right path. But I don't know if losing $3,000 worth of Marines here to take off 4 pads, well, I guess take off 5 pads for a player who's not building anything is the move.
Local units. Local units. Enemy engagement.
I thought while everyone was distracted up there, I could sneaky do a locust to get some sneaky base damage off over time. But Steven, fortunately, is too good and has paid attention to that. And now I'm gonna lose my loci for free.
Local units.
Poor loci. Oh, okay, finally seeing me go on locust. He's getting upset.
that.
Now Steven's got like 30 full pop hogs. He's attacking our mid, or not our mid, our tower section.
Spiteful raid. Research.
Dude, he's still alive, baby! He's still alive, baby! Keep going! Keep going! Oh my god.
Local units.
Steven lost all his hogs!
So that was really good for us right there because he had all these hogs and they got split from his tanks. But you saw when I started raging there, I kind of put my RB towards the right side so that I was at like the end of the hog pack. You don't want to be in the middle of it because then you'll just get rammed or they'll hit you with like the Gauss cannon. So I was swinging them at the right,
Local units.
and the Marines were following up as well. So all the hogs started focusing on me, and Steven thought he had killed me prematurely, but he didn't. And I think I cut down, since I counted there and I got 17 hogs there with the RB. And I think I got an additional, like I think 8 of those were just after he said that he thought he'd kill me. So, and the ones that I didn't kill, like the tanks were shooting and the Marines and the towers were shooting. So that was really good engagement for us as he pushed everything off. And I'm still trying to do this sneaky strat with the Locust.
He's trying to go fucking vultures or some shit.
This is something me and Steven always do when we're in high level 3 games. We see if who can pump out vultures in a the game's already lost or the game's won. And Steven's on freaking 3 full expos, so there's not much we can really do about it.
Fuck you, Shrek.
All units.
There's 2 tanks left.
And now I'm starting to take it a little seriously.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
if I went
Kenny the
repeating
Locust
cannon
with the shield. Yes.
from the beginning, we would have
Get
won.
him.
Cannon research.
But I wanted to spruce it up.
Local units.
Darn, I just refuse to build a shield.
Poor Chardin. Just can't. Just unable to play this game.
Local units.
I really wanted this one Locust to live because I feel like he put in a lot of work. His shield tanked 2 sets of cannies instead of the cannies hitting our tanks, which is good for us. But he
Wait, I
unfortunately
hear
does die.
vultures.
Power terminate.
And I get deboned. Look how strong this Tech 2 RB is, man, with these tanks.
All units.
Like, he just does insane damage. And even like the... I think I killed one just from reflecting damage, and I think I almost get a second one too. And I somehow miraculously dodged that canister shell. But like, he's just destroying the shit. That's why you always need to go hogs. And you think, like, yes, tanks in like large numbers can fight him. PT can definitely fight him, but still, it's just like, you know, just F up shit. He's so strong.
All units.
Just again, full stripping, Chardin. So I don't know why we don't just aim main. But if Steven didn't try to like troll around and go into vultures, I think they would have been in a lot better spot because we were just sacking so many so many Marines here.
I can't. I'm trapped by the fucking Marines.
I'm trying to subway surf these freaking vultures and I can't because these Marines are blocking.
Oh my god.
And I don't feel like recalling. It's just it's too much.
I was trying to get him out of there. Don't blame it on me.
All units.
Oh, they're so bad with that Mega Barrage.
All units.
I don't know. You want to see air units are just so shit against like heavy air units.
And
Just like half the time I'll fight like Hornets and I won't even debate. Like I won't even consider building vampires because I know the answer. Just because the banshees are like, especially against like you get repeating cannon, they're so strong. Like they can pretty much fuck up. They don't have as much health, but their just damage output is just
All units.
far greater.
All units.
okay, there's
All
on it.
units.
So, but eventually I just started going in my vamps because I don't want this game to take too long. This part I thought was weird. I didn't know. I know he probably just had to tech 1 cryo. Maybe he has tech 2 cryo. I mean they're Anders, so you can definitely get it. But dude, this Vulture takes 2 cryos and doesn't go down. I thought that was nuts. I know like a max cryo will freeze all the vultures, and I think it kills 2.
They just ate 2 cryos.
So I thought at least it would have maybe
All units.
doubling down on the cryos would have killed it. I don't know.
Sheldon didn't even get
Poor Shard didn't get bored this game. He never got to build any units.
All units.
This is pretty much wrapping up the end of this video. I thought this was a cool little strat that I bring to you guys. Hopefully the audio does, upload this time. I found some old gems I'm gonna, cut back and release. Now that I got like software again, I can start uploading and making some stuff. I'm not gonna play Halo Wars as much these days.
All units.
Although it is summertime, but I am starting internship and work and some other stuff. I mean, I don't have school, so I can definitely, put more time into this. But I don't know, Halo Wars is just kind of getting, after 15 years, it's starting to finally get a little, I don't know, I'm kind of get burned out of it. I used to grind 1v1 so much, but I just don't have that same passion to grind them
Hit him before
anymore.
he gets down.
And the mental toll of losing it just does too much. So I'm taking a break from Halo Wars for a little while. I mean, you definitely see me on there. Sometimes people convince me to play 3, so I'll do that. But in terms of 1v1 content and streaming, probably more, probably gonna cut down a little. So I'll try to upload like these 3v3 or 2v2 games that I've got. But thank you guys for coming out. Have a good one.